Yeah. So, guys, good evening. So, finally, yeah, the target was achieved. The target was achieved on eurusd. Yeah, the target was achieved. Yeah, 100 pip take profit hit. Yeah, maybe I'll go down to the breakdown. Like, since I took this trade, like, the next videos I'll be explaining, like, on some intricate areas. Like, I failed to take some trades. Because in most cases I take trades like in somewhere in I take trades somewhere in around 15 to 5 minutes. This is where I take my trades. And I follow some criteria, and maybe most of you traders know. Like, yeah, I think most of you traders, I know, you know, like, the criteria we follow before taking any trade. I don't know if I can go through the breakdown, because most cases I do my analysis most especially on my computer, so it gives me hard time to use my phone to analyze. But maybe I think you can see like how I mark my charts. Yeah, so like what you're seeing on the chart, like I was just teaching somebody. So I start when I'm analyzing. Like in most cases, I start from the weekly time frame. This is what I do most. I start from the weekly time frame and I see like what's the market doing. Yeah. So what we are seeing in a weekly time frame, like price broke, like price broke structure to the upside, and somehow somewhere it cleared liquidity. Like liquidity was cleared in the weekly time frame. I think you can see like it broke structure to the upside, and I think you know what happens whenever the market is breaking structure to the upside. Like we expect a retracement. Whenever price is going up and breaks structure to the upside, we expect a retracement anytime. And this happened, and it happened here, I think some few weeks ago, and liquidity was cleared out. So this is when we started a downtrend, and I went on marking the zones. Like I went on marking the zones where whatever low was broken, whatever weekly low was broken, I was marking it. I hope you can see. Whatever weekly low was broken, I was marking it. Whenever the market broke to the downside, I was marking. And here I used the fib tool to show me like the discount and premium areas on my chart. Like most especially, like I use a computer. Most especially, like this trading view of the phone disturbs me a lot. I only use it for study purposes. But yeah, let me look for a fib. Here it is. So I used my fib, and yeah, so below the 50% or the 0.5, it's the discount area, and above it it's the premium area. So before I took this trade, I first made this analysis, and so this is how I took it. Like price was making a retracement to the downside, and remember it broke structure. So after we had passed through like the 50% level and a Fibonacci level, so I started looking for levels where like I would expect potential buys. Yeah, so from last week, I think last week I remember I took some buys. And yeah, I remember I took some buys, and yeah, somehow somewhere like I moved on. Like I took out those positions, and this was a downtrend. I think you can see the price was drifting to the downside. And remember, like I saw that it was in a discount area. When I go to daily time frame, like I started looking for areas where like price is breaking, where the last levels where price touched. So I went on drawing, as you can see. As you can see, like I went on drawing these levels. As you can see clearly, I think you can see. So let me make it some bigger here. So this is daily time frame. I think this is daily time frame, and this is where I started marking. Like this is where here I was teaching somebody. So like price was clearing out liquidity. So when you see here, like when you will go to 4 hour, because this is daily time frame, price touched this zone. As you can see here, this zone here. We shall go to 4 hour. Let me go to 4 hour. I think you will see what I'm talking about. So when I got 4 hour, this is what happened to this area here. This is what I'm talking about. So I was looking for price at this level. Like I wanted to see price at least taking liquidity on this level. I think you see this level here. Like I wanted to see price taking out liquidity on this level. As you can see, because this was an order block, and remember it was an order block and it had an imbalance, and somehow it broke structure to the upside. I think you can see it. So I was looking for like I wanted to see like how would price react on this area here. And so when price came, it broke structure to the downside. You see, as you can see, I think you can see it broke structure to the downside. Yeah, creating another low here. As you can see, like price created another low here. I hope you can see that. Price created a low. Like I don't know, where can I get this? Where can I get this? I don't know, but I hope you can see well. Like price created and broke structure here, and broke structure here, creating another low. I think you can see price created another low, and after creating another low, price went up again and went up, breaking another structure to the upside. You see, like price came back here, it created another low, creating another low, and afterwards it came back and broke structure again. It broke this low, it broke this high, creating another high. You see, like it broke this high here. So I was seriously looking for price reaction around these areas, and when I go to smaller time frames, this is where I could get my entries on smaller time frames. So like price had reached to the zone, and yes, like I was waiting to see whether it will go beyond this line here, because it was the recent low of the former order block. I think I hope I show you that, but didn't. And here it created some liquidity, and I marked this zone too to see how price would react here. So price reacted here. I think you can say price reacted here to this zone. It reacted here at this zone. Like price reacted here from this zone. I hope you can see the zone I had marked here. And I was seriously observing price here. Like this was yesterday. I was observing price here. It was yesterday, remember. I was observing price from here. I think this was yesterday. I think it was Wednesday here. It was yesterday. And I was seriously observing price. So when I got 1 hour, so this is what happened. This was what was happening in 1 hour. So price was failing, to break here. Price was failing to break here. So I had to mark, like already I had marked this zone here. Like I hope you can see, like I had marked the wicks in 1 hour. So I hope you can see. You can see this clearly. And I was hoping that price could come here. Remember this, I was hoping that price can come back here to these wicks, and also to break this level here. I was hoping that price could come back there, but price was failing to break there. So when I went on going to 15 minutes, I was still observing price before I took this trade, and this was what was happening here. Like price was failing to break here. So this is where I got in. Like I took this position here, putting the stop loss below. When I saw this candle was rejecting here, so I entered from this position here, putting my stop loss on this level here, like below this red candle here. This is where I entered from, and I waited to see what price was doing. Like I was watching to see like what was price doing. Going to smaller time frames. So going to smaller time frames, I was looking for more confirmation. Like to enter this position. So I was curious observing price here, and yeah, this is what I did. I hope in the recent video I had shown you already this. So like I only risked like 3 pips on this trade, and I decided to take it. Like I entered this trade, I risked only 3 pips on this trade. I risked only 3 pips. That is where I entered from. Like I risked only 3 pips. That's what I risked, and I was observing like how it was playing out, and it played out perfectly well. Like it played out perfectly well, like how I wanted. Like this is what I wanted to see price doing, and it played out perfectly. So I was targeting this level here because my target was 100 pips, and I was targeting this resistance here. I think you can see this support which was broken. I was targeting this level here, this was the level I was targeting. I was targeting that level here. This was the level I was targeting. Since price was failing to make another low here, yeah, that's when I started thinking about buys. Yeah, so I think for any, like if you want to learn trading, if you want trading, to learn trading, you can contact me. My numbers and my bio, you can view through my link, and yeah, my numbers are in the bio. Thanks.